Alright, well welcome back everybody. If you watched the last episode, you seen where I was doing all the cleanup from the tornado damage. So we've gotten the majority of that cleaned up, and I talked about leveling the yard out, filling in all the holes around the pole barn where the poles ripped out. I need to move some stuff in the building, just little things like that. So today's going to be kind of one of those all over the place episodes. But before we get started, I wanted to give you all a little quick tour of the garden because I told you I'd keep you updated on that. And honestly, with all that's went on, I haven't looked at it in a couple of days. So let's see what it looks like. So believe it or not, all the little peppers and zucchinis, they made it through the tornado just fine. But that's because the tornado came from this direction. So the building blocked a lot of that. Now when it was done, all my fruit trees and stuff were out here in the yard. I had to pick them up, and I did lose a lot of buds and some limes and lemons. That's the way it goes. At least they're still together. So there it is. My little peppers here on the side and zucchini looking pretty good. Looking a little thirsty, so I definitely need to give them some attention. I have yet to come out to the raised beds since the tornado, so let's see what things look like. Believe it or not, all the little peppers, although some, I have lost a few. They've completely broke over, but some have actually made it. Surprisingly, figured I would have lost all of those. This little pepper patch looks pretty good. There's a few that have broken off that just aren't going to make it. But I'm happy with what I see, no doubt. Looking over here at the corn, I'm definitely liking what I'm seeing. It's starting to happen. I think it's been, I don't know, 4 days since I have planted, maybe 5. I'm starting to see corn popping up everywhere. So that's good. I'm happy I'm seeing that. Squash and zucchini, not seeing much. That does have me a little nervous. Not seeing nothing at all. And we got a horrible rain with that tornado. So I'm scared some of this might be packed in too tight too. So we'll just have to continue to keep an eye on that. Here we go. Here comes one of the little squash and zucchini. So I guess we'll give them another couple of days and kind of pay attention to how everything's looking. Let's see here, as far as cucumbers, I'm not seeing nothing yet. And the beans, I also don't see nothing over here just yet. So hopefully they're okay, and in another day or so we'll see something popping up, because I expect to see stuff any day now. So if we go on a couple more days and nothing comes up, I might be a little concerned. The okra, all right, it's starting to break the surface. So I got a couple little plants here. Another little one here coming on out. So maybe I'm expecting too much, but it's looking like things are starting to happen. Yeah, I can see some coming out. There's more over there. Okay, so we're making progress. I'm happy. Like I said, we'll give it 1 or 2 more days before we start writing anything off. Potatoes were just planted. I expect it to be several more days before I start seeing what I call shoots, but I believe the proper term's tubers, start coming out of the soil there. I am curious about these because when I planted them, they already had very long shoots or tubers, and I think that's just because I'm planting a bit late. But typically when I plant them, all you have is little eyes on the potato. I don't know if that's going to make a difference, but I've never planted them like that before with such long shoots on them. So we'll just kind of have to see how things look. I can't believe how much dirt that tornado threw all in the boat. It's disgusting. smooth dirt out like this, a lot of people don't realize, at least in John Deere, that you have what's called a float function. And I'll show you exactly how that works. Let me get back up here on this dirt that I'm trying to smooth out. I've put a lot of down pressure down on the tractor, you know, with the bucket, lifted the front end up, drug back a couple times and got it really hard packed in. But now I just kind of want to feather it out. So instead of just trying to play with the pressure, there's a function on these tractors that I don't think a lot of people realize that you have. Alright, now that my bucket just made contact with the ground, if you'll shove this handle forward quickly, it goes into a float function to where you just have the weight of the bucket and the arms on the ground, no down pressure, and it's great for feathering dirt out. So watch this. Alright, it clicked in forward. So now as I'm driving back, you see the bucket kind of floating. Watch as I come over this hump. It just kind of floats. Notice how it doesn't pick the tractor up? That's because there's an indentation forward. If you go really quickly, it doesn't lift up and it holds this in. Now watch when I pull it back out. There you go. That's the float function on these loaders, and my last tractor had it too, so I believe the majority of them may come with it. Maybe not the base loader, but every upgraded loader up, my last tractor had an upgraded loader. It has that nice float function. So try it out, see if your tractor has it. Well, I'd say this video is rocked on long enough here. As you can see behind me, made a lot of progress. Got the yard completely cleaned up, most of the holes patched up. Still going to be a little bit of a rough ride, but it's kind of always been that way. So I'm sure we're going to be finding more stuff out there with the mower blades that we just haven't seen. That's the way it always goes, right? So thank y'all so much for watching. My videos are several days behind, especially due to the amount of time that it's taken to clean this up. So just this morning, I've been getting a lot of comments on the first video I've just posted about the tornado damage. So thank y'all so much for the kind comments. That's one thing I love about YouTube in the comment section. And thank you for all the thoughts and prayers. We're doing good. We're okay. We're safe. We're going to rebuild from this. There's a lot of people that's lost a lot more than us, so we feel very fortunate. But thank you for all the support. So I'm going to end this video here, turn right around and start another one, because today we're both going to get out here and try to clean this place up even further. We're going to start doing all the mowing. So the next video coming up is going to be us running the zero turn. Tiffany's going to help me out, mowing with the tractor and finish mower, mowing the entire place, doing a little bit of weed eating. I don't know what else we may get into. If anything else has popped up in the garden, I may show you all that as well. Thank y'all so much for watching.